Hey there, so in this video, we're gonna talk about how to auto-update custom fields in your Go High level with CloseBot. And it's really, really cool when this happens. It almost feels like magic. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to set that up. Now, if you go to your CloseBot, and you must be integrated, forewarning, you must be integrated to the Go High level account that you wanna be working within. Otherwise, you will not see some of these options. So I'm gonna click on these objectives and I'm gonna show you a couple things here. So we've got condition of vehicle, we've got vehicle type, and we've got service. So these three objectives right here. If you'll notice, when we go in here, there's this auto-filled updates, and by default, it's going to be selected to none. However, if we scroll down, you're gonna see that this condition of vehicle, there's a matching one in here called vehicle condition. Now, the reason this is there is because I've created a custom field within Go High level. So if you go over to folders, now yours may look a little different than mine, especially if you're working in a client's account. I've made a special folder called DetailBot, so that's where our clients can see all the extra information that we're giving them. So we're gonna click on DetailBot, and you're gonna see that I have service type, I have vehicle condition, and of course that's where my goals accomplished is also. So I'm gonna click back over here, and you're gonna see that vehicle condition is now what is gonna be auto-filled updated when we collect that information. So when the bot asks for information and it collects that information, guess what? It's going to automatically transport or zap over here, whatever term you wanna use, automatically is going to fill out in Go High level. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like in a contact. So service type, is a little different. We're using a radio select. Our vehicle condition, we're using a radio select, but vehicle type is a simple custom field with a text field. So as soon as somebody says year, make, and model of car, that's going to automatically import into here. Now, you can also set this up with a radio select. So if you'll notice my service type or vehicle condition, my vehicle condition, and I'm gonna click on edit here so you can see, my vehicle condition is a 1 through 10 rating system. So in my objective here, let me close this one and go to condition. We told it we want to use a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being really clean and 10 being it definitely needs some work. And we basically map that same thing out as a custom field in here. Now what's cool is CloseBot is smart enough to select the right one. So if somebody says it's a 6, well guess what? CloseBot is going to fill out and check 6 automatically in this field, saying that it is a condition vehicle or a vehicle condition of 6. Now I'm gonna show you how to do this from scratch because I have one in here that's not mapped out yet. So if you're creating an objective and you want it to auto populate into Go High level, you're gonna click on this. You're gonna see that, hey, it says auto filled updates are none, but we're gonna remember that this is color of vehicle. And what I would suggest doing is matching these almost verbatim, so that way you know exactly which one goes to what. And we're gonna go back over to high level here. Now within this same folder on my screen, I'm gonna add a field. And this only needs to be a single text line. If you need a longer prompting area or longer, not prompting area, but longer text field, you can do a multi-line. If you need to do a radio select like I just showed you, you of course can do that. But I'm gonna do a single line here. We're gonna name the field color of vehicle, and I'm gonna save. Now I'm gonna go back to CloseBot here. Let me save my changes real quick. And it will not show up in here until you give it a quick refresh. So do save before you give it that refresh. And then I'm gonna go back over to objectives here. And now I'm gonna go to color of vehicle, which will have this auto-filled update that still says none. But if now I scroll all the way down, you're gonna see color of vehicle is now in there. And now I can close this, but when it asks for color of vehicle and somebody says, I have a black Trans Am, it is going to add that into your custom field area within the contact. Now, another couple quick tips here is it is all dependent on how fast it updates within high level. It is sent over immediately as soon as we gather that information from CloseBot. So if you're not seeing it in real time, give your high level a quick refresh and it should populate within really 5 to 10 seconds. It's pretty quick, but it is again all conditioned or dependent on high level updating the system there. So, but that'll happen pretty quickly. The only other thing that I can say is there's this option here for skip objective if field is already filled out. This means if anything is already in that custom field value in your Go High level, it will completely skip this objective. I really only turn this on for name, email, and phone number, and sometimes I'll turn those off if I'm doing a database reactivation and my client's trying to get updated information for their clientele that they have on file. So that's it for the auto-filled updates. That's how you do them. Another expert tip before I hop off here is if you do all this stuff and you're getting all these custom fields, when you get to that booking stage, you can alert your client that not only has an appointment been created, but you can send a lead profile, which now has more information. So for instance, with our detail clients, they're not only getting an appointment confirmation, they're seeing that this person has a black Trans Am or 2000 Trans Am Ram Air black. Condition of the vehicle is a 6 out of 10, et cetera, and they got all this extra information, and they will have a better quality lead, or at least better knowledge about that lead when they come through the door. So do that. You will look like an expert every time, and get out there and wow your clients.